I just add a thought to that too, from a commercial side, from a business side, like is represented up here today. It's got to start from the top. It's got to start from the business owners, the leaders of the organization that understand that employee safety is incredibly important to them, to their productivity as a business, and to the service that they're providing their customers. And they also have to be aware, I'm sure, that every time there's an accident involving a cell phone, that the lieutenant, her department is going to be checking to see if someone was on that cell phone. And we're finding many lawsuits today that are involving, when a cell phone is involved, that that business is likely going to be liable, and they may be subject to all kinds of fines and penalties and large payouts. So it's got to start at the top of a business organization and trickle down through the employees and their families. That's, at least we believe, that's a good place to start.
Could I possibly add on to what you just said?
Absolutely. Step up to the microphone and identify yourself.
My name is Bruce Zion. I have about close to 30 years work with Warning Lights of Minnesota. We have personnel that are out on our highways, freeways, residential streets. So our workers are generally 2 to 3 feet from 70-mile-an-hour traffic the better part of every day and night. So it's a big topic for us. But the way I'm seeing this, for the first roughly century of vehicle operations in America, basically what we were always challenged with was how to get people to physically be able to handle vehicles that went ever faster and ever farther. Our challenge now is this intervening 20 years until we get the smart self-driving cars, and they're coming, and your kids are going to laugh and say, you used to have to pay attention when you drove from here to Duluth, but they won't have to. But until we get there, we actually have a bigger challenge than ever, because the vehicles they're quieter. Everybody's got air conditioning on all summer. They've got the sound system going, and they've got the phone. And so partly to, I think, respond to your question, we have hard and fast rules if you're physically not able to operate your vehicle. That is to say, if you're drunk, medicated, or so exhausted you're falling asleep. We have set standards. So I think until we actually, it's in trying to enforce we work closely with the troopers. They do a great job. But trying to enforce this is almost impossible until I think the public knows there are set consequences. If you are in an accident, and it is distraction that's probably at the root of it, killing thousands and injuring hundreds of thousands annually, I think if those consequences were set in stone like they are for drunk driving, I think you would see some change in behavior. And I think when people feel like they might lose their ability to operate their vehicle because they're using that phone, they might think twice about making that text. So I think we have to push for that. That's my feeling. Thank you.
Any other questions?